There are moments in life when everything seems to collapse. The silence becomes deafening. You pray and nothing. You plead and heaven seems unmoved. You wait and still, no answer comes. It's in those dark, hollow moments that a chilling thought creeps in: has God forgotten me? In today's devotional, we confront that silence and discover a truth that will awaken your spirit and anchor your heart again. The pain of silence isn't just emotional, it's spiritual. You don't just feel alone, you begin to question everything. You search for a sign, a whisper, a flicker of hope, but nothing breaks through. And in that quiet, fear begins to speak louder. God isn't listening. God isn't near. Maybe God left. But that is a lie. God's silence is never abandonment. In Isaiah 49, God speaks directly to this fear. His people, devastated and displaced, cry out, "The Lord has forsaken me, the Lord has forgotten me." But listen to his reply: can a mother forget her nursing child? Even if she could, I will not forget you. See, I have engraved you on the palms of my hands. This is not poetic comfort, it's covenant truth. You may have lost the path, maybe even your sense of purpose, but you have never, not for 1 second, lost God's attention. Your name is not scribbled in sand, it is engraved into his hands. That's eternal, unshakable, permanent. Maybe your life mirrors Joseph's, betrayed by those closest to him, sold into slavery, forgotten in a prison cell. But even in the depths of that dungeon, the Lord was with him. God hadn't abandoned Joseph, he was positioning him for something greater. Or maybe your pain feels more like Naomi's. She buried her husband. She buried her sons. She came back to her homeland broken and bitter, saying, "I went away full, but the Lord has brought me back empty." But even then, God was weaving redemption. Through Ruth, Naomi became part of the lineage that led to David and to Jesus. Silence doesn't mean neglect, and delay doesn't mean denial. Pain doesn't mean punishment. Sometimes, God doesn't speak from the outside, he walks with us from within. Just like he did in the fire with Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. The furnace was real, the heat was real, but so was the presence of the fourth man. And the flames did not consume them. So what do you do when you feel forgotten? You don't listen to your fear, you remember his truth. As Psalm 139 reminds us, where can I go from your spirit? Where can I flee from your presence? If I make my bed in the depths, you are there. If I rise on the wings of the dawn, even there your hand will guide me. Even in silence, he is present. Even in delay, he is active. Even in your lowest valley, he is not absent. You are not walking through this alone. When the Israelites groaned in slavery, Exodus says, God heard their groaning and remembered his covenant. That doesn't mean he forgot and then recalled, it means he responded to what he never stopped seeing. He was never blind to their suffering, he moved in perfect time. He still does. In your waiting, God is working. While you feel stuck, he is preparing. What you see as stillness, heaven sees as strategy. He remembered Noah when the waters swallowed the earth. He remembered Hannah when the world called her barren. He remembered Abraham when the promise looked impossible. And he remembers you. If God hasn't forgotten you, then this moment matters. Your tears are seen. Your cries are heard. Your journey has purpose even if the path feels invisible right now. This silence? It's not the end of your story. It's just one chapter in a much bigger redemption. You're not invisible. You're not forsaken. And you are never, ever forgotten. God's eyes are still on you. His hands are still holding you. And your name is still engraved on His palms. If this message spoke to your heart today, take a second to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who needs this truth. And tell us in the comments, what are you trusting God for even in the silence? We'll be here with you through every moment, every valley, every silence. You're not alone.